Hello, we've come barbel fishing. You probably recognise the tidal River Trent behind me. What I've done, I've mixed some ground bait up. It's a rate Sono baits, cheesy garlic crush. Fishing ponds as well. I put some pellets in it. These are Indus lips, the medium, no, small size. I don't know what would be, it's about 6 mils or something like that. I've had them 2 years, I haven't used them. I've mixed some of them in it. I've made up 4 big balls of it. It's right thick, stodgy stuff. And I've put 4 balls in. Now high tide is at, I think it was 8:45, it was going to be high tide, and then it turns and starts going out again. So I'm going to leave it till then before I start fishing. So it's, what is it? It's 7 o'clock now. So it's a couple of hours. I'll probably put a couple more balls of ground bait in another hour, and then about 9 o'clock time I'll start fishing. Now I'm going to stay here all night unless I get totally disheartened with the dolphin. If I'm not catching, I'll go on, in which case you won't even see this video, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Right then, I'll just show you my kit. The rod, it's my Drennan 2 plus power barbel. Unusual test curve stating. It's not 2, it's not 2 1/4, it's £2 plus, whatever that means, or you know, that's Drennan for you. Well, anyway, it's a nice rod, 12 foot, 2 piece, nice big eyes on it, so if you get any debris on line you can crunch them through. I bought it second hand off eBay, to be honest. It's got a lovely soft action actually, but it'll lob sort of 4 or 5 ounce feeder, no problem. Only thing I'm not keen on is these single leg rings. Well, they are pretty strong. The replacement for this is the Martin Bowler Big River Barbel, which is double leg rings. That's a 2 1/4 test. That looks a stonking rod. When I get my bonus next year I might treat myself to one of them. But anyway, we've matched that with a good quality fixed puts of bait runner. I'm not using it in the bait runner facility. It's a Daiwa MCast, I think. Yeah, that's it, MCast 5000. £15 main line. That is it's a Shimano Technium flipping balloon mist. I don't know what I bought that because it's really low stretch, and what I'm doing is I'm not waiting for a run. I'm touch ledgering with one rod, sort of thing. Well, I've got my finger up round the line. I enjoy it more, basically. That's why I'm doing it like this. My hook length is £12 Berkeley Big Game, tough as old boots. Yeah. A lot of rocks out here, you can see. I'll just show you if you come to Trent barbel fishing, this is what you're dealing with. Yeah, see all the rocks, they go out, you know, and when the tide comes in, this is going to be underwater, and you playing a barbel, it's going to be in all this. Yeah, so if you've got a weak hook link, you know, like £6 hook link or something like that, and it rubs in this with a swim feeder on, heavy swim feeder as well, you know, you're just going to get cut off in it. So that's why I use a £12 Big Game, because it's so abrasion resistant. Right then, we're all set, we're ready to go. I'm going to get a brew on and wait for it to start for the tide to start to turn. It'll be starting to get dark by then as well. Should be good. Now obviously I'm going to be filming with a video light, so I've got plenty of batteries for it. Well, just hope it doesn't get hot and catch fire. But anyway, there's a hole just here as well, so I'll probably go arse over bollocks while I'm playing a barbel at some point during the night, so That'll be something to watch, won't it? Right then, brew time. Okay, there's the first fish we've had. Probably about £5 I would think. Just go show it pace to rest bait and weight. 20 minutes. There we are, first fish. Anyway, we'll get it back and see if we can catch another. There's the second fish we've had. About 15 minutes after the first one, 10-15 minutes. Similar size, 4 pounds maybe, something like that. Peas in a pod nearly, and we'll get it back. There we go. Slowly getting bigger. Maybe about 6.5 this one, I would think. We're going in the right direction. Let's get it back. 450 the session. She might go about what, £8 maybe, 7.5. Biggest one so far. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning, I think. So I was dozing off. I hooked the line round my finger and put the bait runner on it. Pulled my hand off. I'll get it back. Hello. We've come up north today. Come to probably my second favourite river ever. My favourite river, I think, is the River Wye, but this runs at a close second. This is the River Swale. Now, I caught my first barbel here 20 years ago. I've come back up here today. A lot of memories. And we're going to have a go, see if we can catch a nice big barbel. It's very pressured, this section here. There's quite a few people. Sunday afternoon, there's quite a few people out turning up. It's 4:10. I would imagine there'll be more people turning up, so it's very pressured. So it could be, I know it's going to be difficult fishing before I've even started, but what a beautiful view that is. Eh? Right, what I've done is I've catapulted some pellets across some overhanging willows over there. I've catapulted some pellets across and I'll leave it for an hour or so, and we'll chuck out. I'm using a £1.75 rod, a £12 main line and a £10 uplink. I'm going to make up PVA mesh stocking bags. I'll show you them in a bit. We'll see if we get on pellets on a hair rig. We'll see if we get a tug off a barrel. Here's one of the downsides. I don't know who's in this peg before me. He likes Cadbury's flipping twirls, whoever it was. But why don't they take the rubbish on? You know, it's just disgusting, really. Got to have the tackle taken off them. It's definitely an angler. Once you meant to be using that for fishing. So I don't know. I'll bag it up and take it home. Okay, for a little more about litter. Back to the job in hand. I'm going to show you how to make up. Well, I'm going to show you how I'm going to show you how I make up a PVA mesh bag for barbel fishing. So there's me mesh. It's ESP stuff, but any of them will do you. So a few pellets. Put them in the bag, like so. Then I'm going to get my lead, put that inside as well. Radical, eh? A few more pellets. There we have it. The lead's inside there. Those pellets, so now we're going to tie it up. Any carp anglers watching are going to be shocked with this, but tied it up. 2 knots, so you know how to use this stuff, don't you? telling me granny how to suck eggs, aren't I? Snip it off. It's had another knot on, so just feed it back up. And it's ready for the next one. Back in there, keep it dry. Then find the eye of the swale of the lead. There it is. Just going to carefully just snip a small amount with the mesh. There we go. Clip the lead on. Yeah, pull the swivel through. I'll clip the lead on, so I cast it out. It melts, all the freebies around the lead, and the current takes it down to the up bait. Okay.
By 11 o'clock. This was beginning of season, you know, when it was still light at 11. I says, no, I says, alright then. I said, alright, did you have a touch? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a nice one. Oh, it's a nice one. I've got it here, lad. I've just let you play to it. I do. Whatever you do, don't let it see this thing. Whatever you do.
Well, that tip moved about 2 inches.
Yeah, that's unusual, man.
I actually felt it on my finger for a foot.
Yeah.
I thought, I'm gonna hit that.
Usually, in the 8 years, they fucking hit you.
Barbel from here. Because
down here now there's a snag just at water, so if you can get it over that way you're better off. You'll be going for it if you can get it. And it's about 8 foot from where you've got the line now, but
that way.
that way. So the more you get him over that way, the better you can.
Under my rod tip here.
Yeah. Watching because if you see you. Could be a double in, you know.
Don't say that.
I'll tell you.
Don't say that.
Just let him come in nicely. Take your time. Flip it. Plenty in there. £89. Oh, he's a beauty. The beauty's at half a pound. You can go on there, watch you don't run on all the trees.
He's a Yorkshire barbel, he's a proper one.
Evans these. He's not as good as it looks, is he? It doesn't matter what size he is, lad.
So, just had this fish. I think he's about £6, I would think. Well chuffed with that though, the Yorkshire Barbel. Right, we'll get it back. Come to the River Swale again. Just got rigged up in the peg. Someone's been here. These are treble hooks, so someone's been pike fishing. You know, perhaps. Maybe they haven't, I don't know. If they ain't got intelligence to take the rubbish home, then maybe they ain't got intelligence to use these for what they're intended, I don't know, but you know. Christ. Anyway, more rubbish I can take home, put in my bin. Right, we're going to have another crack up here on the Swale again. Anyway, I've put some bait in. I'll let it stew for a bit. And it casting, it's 3:45 now, so I'm probably not going to cast in for a couple of hours. I'm just going to spend a couple of hours trickling bait in and hopefully getting them confident in feeding without any line in the water, because these fish here are very pressured. It's a beautiful spot, it's absolutely beautiful. Hopefully I can gain the confidence and catch one, fingers crossed. It's a £10, to be fair. I'd be happy if it's a £5, to be honest. Right, let's give it a crack. There's a river swale cracker. It's £9 exactly. Stunning fish. Not the double hour after, but am I bothered? Am I heck? What a scrap. Right, we'll get this fish back, get it rested and get it back. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm made up. Well, we've come back to River Swale on a different stretch. It's a day-to-get stretch, this one. It's had some rain in it. It's a nice chocolatey brown colour. It's probably 2 feet up, I would think, something like that. It looks pretty good. So what I've done, I've gone back to me other barbel rod. I've put the £2 test curve top on it, and it's going to be probably a 3 or 4 ounce lead, and we'll give it a go. Our lass is fishing just a bit further downstream of me. She's fishing lobworms, so I'm quite confident. Looks good. It does. See if we can get one. Good barbel. Ooh, that feels a lump. Feels heavy, but there's some extra water on it, so yeah. Got some debris on the line. Let's be careful here. Heavy. Ooh. Yeah, this feels like a lump, this. £2 test curve rod.
Right, innit?
Wasn't it? Wow. I don't want this one to come off, this feels a good one. Felt like an absolute. Wow. Well, that's an absolute cracker. Looks like it's never been caught before. £8 3 ounces. Cracking. Fantastic scrap. Wow. Right, we'll get it back. Well, we're back on my favourite river, River Swale in North Yorkshire. Lovely scene behind me. Never fished this particular area before, so it's all going to be new. It's 3:45 now. I got here at 3 o'clock, straight from work. I've put some bait in. We'll leave it a couple of hours and see if we can catch a barbel, fingers crossed. But it's quite a steady, deep section. This, you can see further down it shallows up. So an area of river where it suddenly shallows up, it's usually a good holding area for barbel and chub. So I'm hoping I can draw fish upstream to where I'm fishing. Right, see if we can get one. Wow, that's what I was waiting for. Cracky. That's what you call a bite. I've got to be careful. I've got money. Snakes away on the river. That's filled. Power. Go for there then. Come on up. Come on up. Getting that net. Oh. Another hammer-making scrap. Ooh. What a superb fish. It's gone £7.11, which is a nice one for the river. Stunning bronze colour. Absolutely beautiful fish. It's fought that hard, actually it started to open my hook out. So we'll put another hook link on and see if we can get another one before packing up time, but yeah, I'm well chuffed with that. What a scrap. Fab, let's get it back. Greetings. Sunday 15th of October. It's it's like June. Don't know what I've got this month. It's red hot. Well, come up to River Swale. I've had a lot of rain the last couple of days, and subsequently the river has risen quite a lot. I would say there's at least 6 or 8 feet, maybe even more, of water on the river. I'll just show you it. There you are. Where I'd usually be sitting is probably under 6 or plus more feet of water. So this is going to be floodwater barbel fishing. So as soon as it's risen quite high, I've obviously had to step up the kit. I'm using kit I use on the Trent. What I've been using just recently, it's a Trent power barbel, £2 plus test curve, £15 mainline, and a £12 link. Got bigger hooks on than I usually use as well. I'm going to use bigger bait, larger pellets, wrapped in paste, big lead, probably 5 ounce, something like that. As you can see here, I'm just behind this tree, and there's a nice crease running there. It runs down there. There's some nice calm water in this inside edge, but there's going to be a lot of submerged vegetation, so I've got to be careful about getting snagged up. So that's something to think about. But I've actually seen a barbel, I presume it was a barbel, crash just downriver about 40 yards away, maybe 6 feet from the bank. So you know, I might rove. I'll probably sit here for maybe an hour or two. If I don't have a bite, I may well rove and see if we can pick up a bite that way. But anyway, looking forward to it.
power. That's powerful gear I'm using here. No mistakes. There she is. It's a cracking swale barbel, that. I said about £5. I think she's all that. 6 plus probably. Spot on. We'll get it back. Like a lump. The last one felt like a lump. Oh my god. Oh. Greetings. Now, where's Fisherman Chris today? Well, I'm not in Scunthorpe, that is for definite. We've come to the Wye Valley, and we're going to have a couple of days fishing on the absolutely stunning River Wye. Now, the section one today, it's beat controlled by the Winos Foundation. It's Courtfield, and they allow, I think, 5 or 6 anglers a day on it. Today I'm the only angler booked on here. It's 20 quid. The stretch is 3/4 of a mile long, so I've got 3/4 of the mile of the River Wye to myself today for 20 quid. It's for nothing really. I'm going to show you upriver and downriver what it's like. When I was looking upriver, there's a little bit of wee bit of extra water on it. I'm guessing it's fining down after a flood. It's got some colour in it. But that's the view downriver, look at that. Now, I say the River Swale is my favourite river. That's my favourite river that I fish regularly. My favourite place of all is here. You can see why. Yeah. I don't know anywhere else, any other river in the country, you can fish in scenery like this. I just don't. It's about 2 years since I fished the Wye. In fact, it's probably longer than that. It's probably 3-4 years since I fished on the River Wye. And I always love it every time I come. Tonight I'm going to sleep in my car. There's a lay-by in Forest of Dean I've found on Google Earth. I'm just going to roll sleeping bag out and keep down. Hopefully that will happen. I'll probably get kidnapped or something. Wake up, chained up in somebody's cellar, pumped full of Rohypnol, a big tub of Vaseline in the corner. Anyway, let's not go there. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix some ground bait up, bung loads of pellets in it. I'm going to put 3 balls out straight in front of me here, and I'm going to leave it for an hour, and then I'm going to start fishing. You're only allowed to use 1 rod on Wye Foundation beats, which suits me because a lot of times I just use 1 rod anyway. I brought a pike rod with me as well. So while the barbel swims stewing, I might see if I can catch a pike. Although it is up a bit, and yeah, I'm going to have a look and see if I can find a slack somewhere I can drop a dead bait. But anyway, that's enough talking. Let's get cracking. Okay, that's baited the spot. We'll leave it to stew for an hour. See if we can catch a barbel. Yeah, you can see into it a bit. Tell you what, there's loads of frying edge. It's just heaving. You drop some bait in. Oh, I've got one. That's what we've come for. That is what we've come for. Keep it on there. That's what I've been waiting for. I know what she's going to weigh. She's a good £7. What an arm aching scrap that was. That's the best fight I've had off Barbel this year, that. Brilliant. River Wye magic. Right, let's get it back. Across the river. Oh, yeah, you're in charge. Keep it moving. Wait for the water to come out. Power. This is a workout. This is where you don't want the stiff rod. It's another epic battle. Oh Christ. Oh. Oh, there's another cracking wye fish. About 7.5, I would think. Brilliant. Let's get it back, see if we can get another. Okay, this is the second day. Made it through the night. I've not been kidnapped, I'm not chained up anywhere. There's no Vaseline in sight, so all is good. Now then, a different stretch today. It's just as beautiful as the first one. Now I've based this swim choice on two things. Partly because there's a cracking crease coming off these bushes here. There's some overhanging willows in the water further down. And mostly because I slipped over in the field just at the top of the bank and went arse over knackers, dropped all my gear, and I thought, well, this'll do. Right, so we'll get cracking. I'll see if we can get one. Well, can you believe it? Can you believe that? He sat here all day. Show. Rest it in the net. Oh. We've done it. take me 6 hours to catch that. It's only a bite I've had. Right, we'll rest her and get her back. We'll see if we can nick another one for we pack up. Brilliant. Well, what a different day I've had today. I've had one bite, one small barbel. I noticed I had some ice on my windscreen this morning when I woke up, so I guess the overnight temperatures have probably just put them off a bit. Plus this is a club stretch as well. They've probably seen a lot more pressure here over the course of the season, so that's what I'm putting it down to. It could be me, I could be rubbish. I don't know. Anyway, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been a while since I've been fishing on the Wye, and yeah, it's been great to be back. Next weekend, back to the old haunts, tidal Trent. I've got a pair of new rods to try out, so I'll see you then. So it's Saturday 11th of November. I've come back to the old haunts on the tidal Trent. I've not fished this section of river for quite some time now. This is quite a popular stretch, though having said that, I am apart from the car that's well down the bank, I'm the only person here at the moment. So what I've done is I've started off with one of those SmartCast fish finders. I've used it on another video, and I've used that because I know there's a drop off here, it drops deeper, and I found it here in this peg. Upstream it's actually a third of the way out, it's only about 4 feet deep, but here it's dropped down to 9, and it goes even further out. If you go down, it goes down to 10 feet deep. So this is where I'm going to be fishing. Reason for that is it's got a bit colder now. I think the barbel and chub might be grouped up tighter into deeper water. Now with that cold temperature in mind, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to fish with maggots, hempen maggots in a feeder. I'm going to put a small piece of meat on the bottom rod, just as a bonus thing, see if I can pick something up on the piece of meat. But my main focus is going to be the top rod with the maggot feed on. First of all, we're going to bait dropper, probably I don't know, a pint or so of hemp seed, maybe half a pint of maggots out into this spot, and we'll leave it for a while, see if we can get some fish feeding. So we'll crack on with that now. Okay, that's put about 10 droppers of hemp and the same with maggots in. Now we'll just let that stew and we'll get the rod set up. Okay, so we're ready to start fishing. So I'll show you these new rods I've bought. I've been anchoring after these since they came out. Now, the other week on the Swale, a few weeks ago now, probably a month ago, I broke a rod. My own fault. I threw it down in frustration. It went tip first into bank, and I broke about 12 inches off the top. It was a Drennan Power Barbel Plus 2-pound test curve. Yeah, I was pretty gutted about that. But what I've done is I've bought these. I've done a stack of overtime this year. I've done about 200 hours overtime in 3 months. So I've gone and treated myself. I bought these. They are Trent Martin Bowler Big River Barbel, 12 foot 2 1/4, and I've been wanting a pair of these since the first came out about 5-6 years ago, and this is the first time I've used them. I'm sure they're going to be superb. They look superb, lovely weave, carbon weave on the blank. Interestingly, the graphics underneath the blank, so you can't actually see them. Gives it like a custom built look. But the top few inches are white, and the other thing I like are these big rings, and they're double legged as well. So for strength, you see a lot of Big River Barbel rods, so-called Big River Barbel rods with single leg rings on. I don't like that. It should have doubles, and that's what these have got. They look very strong. So we'll be giving these a test today. Hopefully we'll get a barbel on the bank. Okay, ready to cast out. There's the upbait on the bottom rod. It's a small chunk of pepperami hot hemp seed in a 4-ounce feeder. It's one of those Coram combi feeders. I've put the caps on and I've actually taped it up so the hemp comes out a lot slower. So this will be a sort of fire and forget thing. I'll probably recast this every sort of hour and a half, something like that. It's the top rod I'm really going to work on, the maggot feeder. So I'll get this one chucked in. Same size uplink, main line, everything. I've got this like a size 12 specimen up, 4 maggots on it, hemp and maggot in the feeder. Okay, we've only been fishing about 15 minutes. The power of maggots, £5 I would think. Brilliant, see if we can get another. There's Mr. Barbel. There's another fish we've had. Maggots again. It's hard going. Water's cold. Let's get it back. Okay. Had no rattles on the tips now for an hour. It's got pretty cold. I've had some fish. It's been a nice afternoon. So might go pike fishing next weekend. I don't know. What I say, but until the next time, if you go fishing, best of luck. Tight lines.